Hello everyone. My name is Vet. I am a disciple of the Buddha school Qigong practice called Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa. This is an ancient cultivation practice of the Buddha school that helps people improve their health and moral character. Falun Gong consists of 5 gentle exercises and guides people to cultivate their character according to the principles of truthfulness, compassion, forbearance. Falun Gong was first introduced to the public in 1992 in China by Master Li Hongzhi. Today, this cultivation practice has spread to over 140 countries around the world. All Falun Gong practitioners around the world have only one master, and that is Master Li Hongzhi. Therefore, no matter who introduces the practice to you, you must always refer to masters, FA teaching videos and masters. 5 exercise instructions. Our online class provides full access to masters' information and videos, so you can learn on your own. If you're interested, please contact our group's fan page. The channel information is shown at the end of the video. Usually, beginners should have 2 essential books: Zhuan Falun and the Great Consummation Way of Falun Dafa. Zhuan Falun is the main book of Falun Gong cultivation, while the Great Consummation Way of Falun Dafa contains Master's detailed explanations of the essence of the 5 exercises. In this video, I will guide you to practice the exercises, starting with slow movements and then gradually faster ones. Please follow each movement patiently as I demonstrate. Note that when you are just starting, you don't need to focus too much on memorizing each movement, as doing so may cause mental fatigue. The method I teach is for you to follow along with the video while practicing, and through repeated practice, you will naturally memorize all the movements of the 5 exercises. Generally, it takes about 1.5 months for new learners to remember all the movements. If someone learns more slowly, 2 or even 3 months is still perfectly fine. The most important thing is to follow the movements correctly as I instruct and remember the key points that I emphasize. In this video, I will guide you through the first exercise, which is called Buddha Stretching 1,000 Arms. Sparkling Heart. The video consists of the following parts: Sparkling Heart, understanding the essence of the exercise, Buddha Stretching 1,000 Arms. Listening to Master's teachings, I understood that the core of the Buddha Stretching 1,000 Arms exercise lies in the movements of stretching and relaxing. The purpose is to unblock areas where energy is congested, to activate the strong movement of energy within the body and beneath the skin, and thereby automatically absorb a great amount of energy from the universe, helping the practitioner quickly reach a state in which all meridians are unblocked. When practicing this exercise, one will feel the entire body heat up and clearly sense a strong energy field. This is because the exercise opens up all the energy channels throughout the body. Buddha Stretching 1,000 Arms consists of 8 movements and is very simple. However, at higher levels of cultivation, it controls many factors that need to be cultivated within the complete cultivation method. And it also helps the practitioner quickly enter the state of being inside the energy field. Practitioners should treat this exercise as a foundation. Each time you do the exercises, you should start with this one, because it is one of the most solid and fundamental methods of cultivation. Preparation posture. Place your feet shoulder width apart. Stand upright naturally with your legs slightly bent, and keep the knees and hips in a relaxed state. The entire body should be relaxed but not limp. Tuck the lower jaw in slightly. Place the tongue against the upper palate. Keep the teeth slightly apart. Close the lips and mouth gently. And keep the eyes slightly closed, with a peaceful expression on the face. 2 hands forming the mudra. Raise both hands with the palms facing upward. Gently touch the tips of the thumbs together, while the other 4 fingers are stacked upon one another. For men, place the left hand on top. For women, place the right hand on top. Form an oval shape and position it in front of the lower abdomen. The upper arms should slightly tilt forward, with the elbows lifted so that there is a space under the armpits. The first movement, from the hand conjoining position, slowly raise both hands. When your hands reach in front of the chest, gently open the conjoining hands. Both palms should always face the body. The hands must not touch the body, and the distance should not exceed 10 centimeters. When both hands reach the forehead, turn the palms upward. At this point, both legs should also be straightened. When the hands reach the top of the head, the palms remain facing upward. The 10 fingers point toward each other, with a distance of about 20 to 30 centimeters between the fingertips. So, when do each stretch? It is at this moment, when both arms are fully extended and the legs are also straightened, that upon hearing the call of stretch, you stretch out. Stretch. Raise your head upright, press your feet down, and stretch the entire body with force. Stretch for about 2 to 3 seconds. Then immediately relax the whole body, and the knees return to a slightly bent state. The remaining 7 movements are all the same, so I won't repeat this part. For the following movements, I will only call out stretch and relax. Note, you must clearly remember that the core of this exercise is the movements stretch and relax. When you practice with the exercise music, there will be Master's voice giving commands corresponding to each stretch and relax movement. This exercise consists of 8 movements, so there will also be 8 beats of stretch and relax. Please pay attention to this movement. Before drawing the hands back, both hands rotate 140 degrees simultaneously to form a funnel shape. Then, straighten the wrists and lower the hands down on both sides of the face. The palms should always face the body, and the distance between the hands and the chest should be no more than 10 centimeters. Continue the movement down to the lower abdomen. When reaching the lower abdomen, move the hands so that the backs of the hands face each other. Then, immediately raise the hands into the Hsha position right in front of the chest. Hsha position. When you do the Hsha position, the fingers of both hands should be pressed together, and the palms should also be close to each other. However, there must be a space between the centers of the 2 palms, as shown in the image above. The elbows should be spread apart so that both arms form a straight line in front of the chest without touching the body. Second movement, from the Hsha position. Separate both palms and rotate them, so that the hands and arms are parallel to each other. For males, the left hand is on top. For females, the right hand is on top. Then, move the upper hand out to the side at head level, while the other hand slowly moves to bring the elbow out to the side at waist level. At the same time, both legs straighten. When both arms are fully extended and the body is upright, wait for my cue. Stretch. Raise your head upright, press both feet firmly into the ground, and stretch the entire body with force. Maintain this stretch for about 2 seconds. Relax, then immediately relax. The legs return to a slightly bent position, and the hands naturally return to the Hsha position. Let me clearly repeat the second movement. From the hand position, he/she, if you move your hands sideways, that is wrong. From the hand position, he/she, when extending the arms to the sides, your elbows must go straight up, only then is it correct. When adjusting the posture, if your elbows move backward, that is wrong. The correct way is to move your elbows straight out to the sides, so that both arms form an upward diagonal line, that is correct. If you move your elbows backward, your arms will no longer be straight like that. When doing the hand position, he/she, both arms must not touch the body. This is an important requirement to pay attention to when performing the movement. Please note that when you relax the whole body, the arms and legs will naturally return to their original positions. It should not be done intentionally. The remaining 6 movements follow the same core principles, so I will not repeat them. For the following movements, I will only call out stretch and relax. The third movement, from the Hsha position. Separate your hands and rotate them so that the two palms and forearms are parallel to each other. If you are male, the right hand is on top. If female, the left hand is on top. Then, move the upper hand outward to the level of the head, while the other hand slowly moves the elbow outward to the level of the waist. At the same time, both legs straighten up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. The fourth movement, from the hand position, he, she. Separate your palms, then move your arms outward to both sides of your waist, with both arms level with your shoulders and parallel to the ground. Stretch. Relax. He, she. The fifth movement, from the hand position of he, she. Separate your palms, then move both arms downward in parallel, forming a 30-degree angle with the body. Stretch. Relax. He, she. The sixth movement, from the hand position Hasha. Separate both hands, then lower the arms down to the sides of the body, forming a 30-degree angle to the left and right. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Seventh movement, from the hand position Hasha, palms together. Separate both hands. Then lower your arms and stretch them backward along the sides of your body. At the same time, rotate both palms to face backward. Gradually bend the wrists upward, forming a 45-degree angle with the body. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Let me clearly repeat the seventh movement. From the Hasha position, when you move your hands backward, your legs also rise at the same time. When stretching, your wrists bend slightly. Eighth movement, from the Hasha, hand position. Separate both hands and push them forward, with palms and fingers facing upward. Both arms are raised to shoulder level and kept parallel to each other. Stretch. Relax. He, she. After completing the 8 movements, begin from the Hasha, hand position. Slowly lower both hands toward the abdomen with the palms facing inward. When the hands reach the lower abdomen, cross them into an overlapping posture. For men, the left hand is placed inside. For women, the right hand is placed inside. The distance between the two hands, as well as between the hands and the lower abdomen, must not touch, keep about 3 centimeters apart. As shown in the illustration, the centers of both palms should face the dantian area. The dantian is located about 3 centimeters below the navel. Slightly raise the elbows to create space under the armpits. Hold this hand posture in front of the lower abdomen for about 1 minute. Then form the ending mudra to complete the exercise. From the navel, measure down about 3 centimeters, that is your dantian. When forming the conjoining hand sign, gently rest your hands against the dantian, with both palms facing upward. The tips of the 2 thumbs lightly touch each other, while the other 4 fingers overlap. For males, the left hand is on top. For females, the right hand is on top, forming an oval shape placed at the lower abdomen. Both upper arms should lean slightly forward, with the elbows raised to create space under the armpits. For each movement, your arms and legs must coordinate simultaneously. All 8 movements follow this principle. When the arms extend outward, the legs rise at the same time. When the arms return inward, the legs also bend back down to the starting position. Falun Gong has 5 exercises. In exercise 1, 2, 3, and 4, your legs must always remain in a semi-squatting position. During the exercises, Your legs may momentarily straighten during certain movements, but they must promptly return to the semi-squatting posture. If you stay in a fully upright position for too long, the energy will not circulate properly through the knee area. This is what I understood when listening to Master's teaching. Note only: when you have memorized and become proficient in all the movements of the 5 exercises, should you gently close your eyes. For now, keep your eyes open and follow me for practice. This entire exercise consists of 8 rounds of stretching and relaxing. Every time you hear me say stretch, straighten your head. Press both feet firmly onto the ground, and use strength throughout your entire body to stretch. When you hear me say relax, your entire body should immediately relax, allowing both arms to naturally drop back, and your knees to return to a semi-bent state. The relax movement is like a balloon. Popping, it must be sudden and instantaneous. Each time is done the same way. So during this slow-paced practice section, I will only call out stretch and relax. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, naturally upright. Your legs should be slightly bent, and your knees and hips should be in a relaxed state. The whole body is relaxed but not limp. Slightly tuck in your lower jaw. Place your tongue against the upper palate. Keep your teeth slightly apart, lips closed. And your facial expression should carry a sense of calm and harmony. Forming hand gestures. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Move both hands. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Finishing posture. Lowering the hands to the abdomen. You hold this hand position for 1 minute. Forming hand gestures. Only when you have practiced the slow speed section proficiently should you move on to this part to practice with me at the normal speed. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, naturally upright. Your legs should be slightly bent and your knees and hips should be in a relaxed state. The whole body is relaxed but not limp. Slightly tuck in your lower jaw. Place your tongue against the upper palate. Keep your teeth slightly apart, lips closed. And your facial expression should carry a sense of calm and harmony. Forming hand gestures. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. He, she. Stand up. He, she. Stand up. Stretch. Relax. 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 He, she. Finishing posture. Lowering the hands to the abdomen. You hold this hand position for 1 minute. Forming hand gestures. When you have become proficient in the previous section at normal speed, then move on to this part. In the exercise music, There will be Master's voice calling out cues corresponding to the words Jen and relax. I've also designed text prompts to appear when Master gives the commands. So if you pay a bit of attention, you'll be able to hear Master's Chinese instructions and follow the rhythm accordingly. Most practice sites of Falun Dafa disciples around the world use the Chinese version of the exercise music. As for why, you will naturally understand when you listen to Master's FA teachings. Don't worry if you don't know Chinese. Just follow along with me in this section and you'll gradually be able to keep pace with Master's voice prompts.
第一套功法，佛展千手，身神合一，动静随机，顶天独尊，千手佛力。预备式，两脚与肩同宽，自然站立，全身放松，松而不懈。 膝胯两处呈滑溜状态，下颚微收，两眼微闭，舌顶上颚，牙齿微微离缝，嘴唇闭上，结印。弥勒伸腰，嗔，如来灌顶，双手合十。 握球拧掌，掌指乾坤，嗔，放松，双手合十。握球拧掌，掌指乾坤，嗔，放松，双手合十。金猴分身，嗔。 放松，双手合十，双龙下海，嗔，放松，双手合十，菩萨福莲，嗔，放松，双手合十。 罗汉背山，嗔，放松，双手合十。金刚排山，嗔，放松，双手合十。叠扣小腹。 结印。
Among the 5 exercises of Falun Gong, the first exercise has the most movements, so there is more information to learn. The second exercise consists of only 4 gentle movements. It does not require prior mastery and can be practiced directly. Therefore, from the beginning, new learners can study both the first and second exercises in parallel. The first exercise helps open up the 100 meridians in the body, making the body warm and causing a lot of sweating. This is a good phenomenon. On cold days, after doing the first exercise, your body will warm up again. During the cultivation process, the body will expel bad substances and undergo many miraculous changes. However, if you do not understand this clearly, you might think it is something bad, which could lead you to give up cultivation. In the FA teaching videos, Master clearly explains the issues that Dafa disciples may encounter during the process of cultivation.